Where's your family? Didn't they come with you?
Dr. Sue. About the chemotherapy. I'd like to think about it some.
You're in the advanced stage of liver cancer. We can't delay any longer.
I understand. Thank you, Dr. Sue.
Miss Sue. You're my patient and my friend. Don't worry. I won't leave you alone. I'll be with you through the treatment.
Dr. Sue. If we go with conservative treatment, how much time do I have left?
Half a year.
You're back. I'm going to reheat the dishes. Today
I'm back to grab a file. I have some work to do at the company. Go ahead and eat.
I went to the hospital today. The doctor said I only have half a year left. And today marks our 7th wedding anniversary. He Chingy. I love you. Let's get a divorce. Sue Chensi. How did you end up in such a state?
Sue Chincy.
You're back.
Go run a bath for me.
Aren't you going to the office today?
What are you standing there for? Didn't you hear what I just said? What are you daydreaming about here?
Where's your wedding ring?
I left it at the office. Are you going to sleep? Why are you so thin, like you haven't eaten? You can eat less. Jia Xiao.
No. Lately, my appetite hasn't been great.
I bought you a necklace at the auction last time. They should deliver it in a few days.
Thank you. Ching Yi. Do you still love me?
Don't overthink it. Lately, I've just been a bit busy.
Ching Yi, this is the last time. I can be so close to you.
Miss Sue. The special medicine I mentioned last time has arrived. You can pick it up at the hospital today.
Okay.
The new medicine is very potent, but it comes with some side effects. Be mentally prepared. There's still the matter of a liver. Don't lose hope. I've asked my senior for help. She'll let me know as soon as there's any news.
Thank you, Dr. Sue.
Miss Sue, I probably shouldn't say this, but I feel I must. I hope you're not angry.
Dr. Sue has helped me so much. How could I be angry?
Divorce Chingy, he's not worth it.
Dr. Sue. This is my family matter.
I know. I've seen your wallpaper. It's a photo of you two together. A few days ago. I saw him, went to the OBGYN with another woman. Just in time. Dr. Lou from the OBGYN department is my college buddy. Here's the photocopy she gave me.
Mr. He, be more careful in the future. What if the wife knows? What should we do?
Why are you here?
What are you doing?
Just now, Mr. He accidentally dropped his ring. Mrs. He, please don't misunderstand.
She's afraid I'll misunderstand. How about you?
Didn't I tell you? It was just an accident. Can you stop being so paranoid all the time?
He Chingy. I need to talk to you.
You go out first. What is it?
I'm sick. The doctor said. I don't have much time left.
Su Chinsi. If you're going to lie, at least, come up with a better excuse. I'm sick. What kind of sickness could you have?
7 years of marriage. Is that really what you think of me?
If you want money, just say it. Who are you putting on this act for?
I never thought I'd be so despised in your heart.
This new medicine is potent but comes with certain side effects. You need to be mentally prepared.
Why have you lost so much?
What are you hiding from me?
Nothing. Just lost some hair.
Just lost some hair. Do we have to be so sneaky? Mom is coming over tomorrow afternoon. Make sure you're ready in advance. Don't let mom come in vain.
Hmm. Mom. How come you're here with Miss Lin?
You Eshin. She's pregnant with Chingy's child, so I brought her here today. Just acknowledging the door.
Acknowledging the door. What does this mean?
You've been married into the He family for 7 years and still no sign of a pregnancy.
Mom, is this what you want? Or what Chingy wants?
Both. Just sign it quickly.
Miss Sue, Mr. He has long stopped liking you. Why insist on holding on to him?
Okay. I sign.
Miss Sue,
Dr. Sue, what are you doing here?
do you realize you shouldn't be drinking with your condition? Come with me.
He's divorcing me.
Stop drinking. It's late, I'll take you home.
Su Chinsi. You dare to mess around outside.
I didn't. Zixian is just.
Zishuan. Your nickname is quite endearing. I'll be there soon. I'll be home within half an hour. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude.
Chinsi, what's wrong with you?
What on earth is going on here?
Chinsi is sick.
She could get sick.
Late-stage liver cancer.
How could this be possible?
Why couldn't it be? Chinsi was diagnosed 6 months ago, but as her husband. You didn't know about it until now.
She lost some hair. Do we have to be so sneaky?
Chinsi married you. What bad luck for 8 lifetimes.
Why are you here?
I'll go get the doctor.
Did he already know I was sick?
Chingy, I've made your favorite chicken soup. When are you coming over? Still. Just now, it felt like the baby kicked me.
The doctor will be here soon.
He Chingy. Let's get a divorce. Mom had me sign the divorce agreement yesterday.
Then why didn't you mention this yesterday?
But Lin Yusin is pregnant. Why didn't you tell me? He Chingy. Actually, I knew 4 years ago about you and Lin Yusin. But I've always told myself, as long as you don't bring people home, I'll just pretend I know nothing.
You've been deceiving yourself for 4 years. Why did you expose this at this time? You want to be with Su Zishuan after the divorce, right?
There's nothing between Dr. Sue and me.
Su Chinsi. Be a good Mrs. He. Mind your own business. Get in touch with the best internist in the country. Within 3 days. I want results.
Yes, Mr. He.
Su Chinsi, if you dare betray me, I won't let you off the hook.
Dr. Sue, please give me a painkiller.
No way. That would put more strain on your liver. Dawn. Hold on, you can definitely make it. Dawn. Hold on, I'll cure you. Then I'll take you away from here. You can definitely do it. You have to hold on.
Who is this?
Hello, Mr. He, this is the oncology department of the city hospital. Your wife, Miss Su Chensi, just passed away due to unsuccessful rescue efforts.
She was fine when I left.
You have the nerve to mention it. Do you know? Chensi had a seizure just as you left. This is Chensi. Please, take what I've given you.
I won #39, T sign it.
Sign the divorce agreement. This is before the dawn. Last wish.
I said it. I won't sign.
Chinsi is already dead. But you won't even give her a release. He Chingy. I thought you just didn't love her. I didn't expect you to be heartless. I didn't expect you to be heartless. Whether you sign or not. Tomorrow. I'm taking Chinsi away.
You dare.
Why wouldn't I dare? Aurora had already signed the documents in advance. Her final arrangements are my responsibility.
Ching-yi, why haven't you come back yet? I'm scared being alone.
Get out of here.
Mr. He.
The doctor I asked you to contact. Where are we with that?
Dr. One from Jing City First Hospital is an expert in liver cancer.
Send someone to Jing City to bring Dr. Wen here immediately.
All right, Mr. He.
Su Chinsi. Even if it's death. You must die with clarity.
Don't you dare touch her.
Suzy Xuan. Do you want to lose your position?
Even if you have the power to make me leave the hospital. I won't let you take her away. Furthermore, this is a hospital. Mr. E. What connections are you planning to use? To fire me?
Post people at all entrances and exits of the city hospital. If you see Su Chenxi being taken away by someone, stop them all.
Yes, Mr. He.
Fortunately, I came back. Otherwise, our plan could easily be exposed.
Thank you, Dr. Su.
You can live here with peace of mind from now on. As for me, I'll definitely cure you.
Thank you.
No need to be polite with me. You should rest well first. Let's talk about it tomorrow.
Mm.
I'm leaving now.
He Chingy. I never thought I'd leave you like this. Good morning, Dr. Su.
Good morning. Did you sleep well last night?
Mm.
Let's have breakfast. I made it this morning.
Dr. Su is really skilled.
No big deal. Once you're better, I'll cook you a feast.
Okay.
Right. Come on, take your medicine. My senior contacted me last night. She said, there's news about the liver donor.
Really?
Yes, really. You need to stay calm during this time. Don't give up. Everything will be okay. Take your medicine like a good boy.
Good. I won't give up this time.
Mr. He, I'm sorry, it was our mistake at work. Madam has already been transferred out of the hospital by Su Zixuan.
So many of you can't watch one person. You're all useless. Did you check Su Zixuan's residence?
Yes, we did. We've checked the surveillance in the neighborhood. There's no news of the wife.
Keep an eye on Su Zixuan for me. Even if it means searching every inch of the ground. I need to find Su Chenxi too.
Yes, Mr. He. This is the map. How can I not find the door?
The first round of chemo is over. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, don't worry. I'll keep going.
I'll always be by your side.
Mr. He, I've seen your wife. She's not dead.
What are you saying?
I accidentally wandered into a secluded alley. Then I saw Su Zixuan walking with his wife.
Are you sure that person was Su Chenxi?
The wife didn't look too well at the time. But I'm certain I didn't mistake what I saw. Mr. He, I've memorized the license plate number of the car Mrs. and Susie Xuan were in. If we follow this lead, we'll definitely find your wife.
Look into it. Before the end of the shift. I want results.
Okay, Mr. He.
Su Chensi. You dare to deceive me. You will pay for this.
Come on. Take your medicine. Your second round of chemotherapy is in a month. You must get plenty of rest during this time. Don't overthink things.
Okay. I'll do whatever you say now.
If you'd thought this way earlier, your condition might be better than it is now.
Dr. Sue, it's getting late. You should also go back and rest early. Don't delay your work tomorrow.
All right, I won't disturb you anymore. Get some rest early.
Dr. Sue seems to have forgotten.
Su Chensi. Is playing dead fun?
How did you find this place?
Since you dare to go out together in broad daylight. You should have expected me to show up.
He Chingy. What do you want to do?
What were you trying to do when you faked your death?
Even if I deceived you. But you don't love me anymore, why can't you let go?
I don't love you anymore. Who told you that?
He Chingy. Do you think I need someone to tell me about this kind of thing?
What do you mean?
Do you remember what you said to me before we got married? You said you'd never betray me for a lifetime. But by the 3rd year of marriage, you had Lin Yusin on the side.
Enough.
I can't bear to listen to this anymore. Do you have any idea how I felt at that time? I don't love you anymore. Can't you just let me go?
But I still love you.
He Chingy, say this sentence. Don't you feel sick saying that?
No matter what, the title of Mrs. He will always be yours. Isn't that enough to show my love for you?
He Chingy, do you really think this is still loving me?
Of course I love you. Otherwise,
You don't love me at all. You only love yourself. He Chingy. Now that you know about my illness and that I don't have much time left. For the sake of our past love, let's get a divorce. Just consider it a friendly parting.
do you really want a divorce that much?
Yes.
Su Chensi, you say I don't love you anymore. Why don't you ask yourself first? Do you really still love me?
What do you mean?
Why did you abort the child 4 years ago?
How do you know?
You thought you could get away with it, but your plan was full of holes.
When did you find out about this?
I knew the day you came back from the hospital.
If you knew so early, why didn't you just ask me?
By then, everything was already set in stone. What good would it have done to ask you then?
Now let me tell you why I had to terminate that pregnancy. That time I was pregnant. I had an ectopic pregnancy. The child couldn't be kept.
Ectopic pregnancy is not something we can't talk about. If you had told me back then, we wouldn't be where we are today.
We wouldn't be where we are today. Do you remember what the company was going through 4 years ago? 4 years ago, the He Group faced a capital chain break. You spent day and night at the company looking for solutions. You lost a lot of weight. How could I possibly come to you in that situation, talking about the child? Some things, if not said at the moment, become even harder to say later. Just go, I want to be alone.
Su Chensi, we're still married.
But I don't want to go back. If it's convenient for you, let's get the divorce certificate tomorrow.
You can choose to stay here. but I won't divorce you.
Ching-yi, I made your favorite dishes on purpose.
Who told you to come over?
It was your mother. She said you've been working overtime a lot lately. She asked me to show you some care.
I don't need your concern. Take your stuff and leave.
Be careful not to hurt Yueshin's belly. What if you hurt the child?
What child?
Your child. You and Yueshin's child. You don't know.
You're carrying my child.
You old hag, you're ruining everything for me.
Why are you looking at her like that? Could she possibly be deceiving us?
I've never done anything with her. Where would a child come from?
You lied to us.
Auntie.
Enough. Lin Yueshin. Taking money to do things is the rule in your line of work. If you have thoughts you shouldn't have, can you afford the consequences?
Mr. He. I know I was wrong. I promise I won't dare next time.
From now on, don't let me see you again.
It's Mr. He.
And your stuff. Mom. Did you need something else from me today?
I was planning to persuade you to marry Yueshin today. I didn't expect she would deceive us.
Mom. I want no one but Su Chensi. I don't want anyone else.
Su Chensi has been married for 7 years and hasn't had a child. Now that she's dead, do you want to let our He family? No successor?
Su Chensi is not dead.
What are you saying? She's alive.
I have another meeting later. Mom, you should go back first.
Mr. He, I've picked up Dr. Wen at the airport.
Okay. Arrange a place for Dr. Wen to stay. I'll take Su Chensi to meet him tonight.
All right, Mr. He.
I'll pick you up tonight. Take you to see an internist.
No need. My illness. Zixian is already working on it.
You and Su Zishuan teamed up to trick me. I haven't settled the score with you yet. Su Chensi. Angering me won't do you any good.
He Chingy. What's the point of what you're doing now?
I decide what's meaningful. I'll be here promptly at 7 tonight. I decide what's meaningful. I'll be here right at 7 tonight.
No.
What's wrong? Su Chensi, what's wrong with you? Dr. Wen. Please take a look quickly.
What have you done to Chensi, He Chengi?
I should be asking you what you've done to her, Dr. Su. You took my wife to a hotel. And now you're asking me? Is this how you take care of her?
You,
Go argue outside. Don't interfere with my examination here.
teacher. What brings you here? Aren't you in Jing City?
In Jing City, I've arranged for someone else. You all wait outside until I've finished examining the patient.
Yes, teacher. President He, didn't you hear what the teacher just said?
Thank you.
Girl, you can open your eyes now.
How did you know I was awake?
I've seen so many patients. I still have this ability.
Thank you for not exposing me just now.
I respect every patient's choice. Girl, I can tell. Zishuan still cares about you. Before Mr. E found me, he had invited me several times.
I know. Lately, Dr. Su is overwhelmed trying to treat my illness. But I know my own body. The attacks have been getting more frequent lately. I'm afraid I can't hold on much.
Modern medical technology.
To be honest with you, I've looked up a lot of information about cancer. Severe cases like mine, almost no chance of cure anymore.
Who do you want me to call in?
Dr. Su.
The teacher said you called for me. What's up?
Dr. Su. Take me back, please, me. I won't treat it anymore.
Why? We've already found a liver donor now.
Xian. Transplant surgery is impossible in the late stages of cancer. I know.
Yes. But don't worry. Even if surgery can't be done, I will definitely save you.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life in the hospital. I want to do something meaningful.
Okay. I'll take you back.
Over my dead body. Su Chensi. We're still married. Even if you go home, it's to the He family with me.
I'm Chensi's attending physician. She's going back to the He family now. Who will take care of her then?
The doctor. That sounds nice. Which doctor would meddle in a patient's marriage?
Marriage. Chensi hasn't liked you for a long time. So-called marriage is just a shackle. Bound the dawn.
So what? No matter what you say. Su Chensi is mine as long as I'm around. You'll never take her away. Su Chen, let me tell you, if I catch you plotting with Su Zishuan to leave me again, I'll never let you off the hook.
I don't have many days left anyway. What do you think I'm afraid of?
You're not afraid? What about Su Zishuan? Doesn't he want his job anymore?
What do you want to do?
The He family has always had business cooperation with the city. If I just make a small move, I think you should be very clear about the consequences.
He Chingy. Don't push it too far.
I'm the one who's being too much. When you were plotting with Su Zishuan to fake my death, isn't that too much?
He Chingy. You don't care about me anymore. So what does it matter to you if I live or die? He Chingy, let me go.
You let Su Zishuan touch you, didn't you?
Is that what I am to you, so despicable?
Isn't it because you've gone too far? Sit down and have breakfast. Come with me to the office later.
The rift between us has grown deeper. What's the point of doing this now?
You never know until you try. It's only after trying that you'll find out. You won't need these meds anymore. Keep them hidden and safe.
How did you know I need this medicine?
Dr. Wen told me.
Oh.
The results of your first chemotherapy are already out. Dr. Wen said after looking at it. There's still hope.
One successful chemo session doesn't mean much.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic?
No expectations means no disappointment.
Dr. Wen is a renowned oncologist in
He Chingy. My illness isn't something money can fix. Let's have breakfast first.
Chensi, trust me, I'll find a way to take you away. I won't let He Chengi find you again.
I don't have many days left anyway. What do you think I'm afraid of?
You're not afraid? What about Su Zishuan? Doesn't he want his job anymore?
What do you want to do?
He family and the city hospital have always had business dealings. As long as I make a slight move, what are the consequences? I think you know very well.
Dr. Su. I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Now He Chingy knows everything. Even if I run to the ends of the earth, he will find me at all costs.
But you're...
Dr. Su, thank you for your help during this time. But I probably won't go to the hospital anymore.
Even if He Chengi doesn't to let me treat you anymore. Isn't there a teacher?
I'm the one who doesn't want to be treated anymore. I've already experienced the pain of chemotherapy once. I know I can't hold on. I've already experienced the pain of chemotherapy once. I know I can't hold on. Dr. Su. I'm sorry. I had to deceive you like this.
Chemotherapy. Indeed, it's painful. But what if it can be cured?
I'm not a doctor. But I know, mortality rate of late-stage liver cancer is still very high.
Late-stage liver cancer. Su Chensi. If Aunt Su knew your days were numbered, I don't believe you'd still be in the He family.
Su Chengxi, you really have the upper hand. If Yu Exin hadn't told me, I've been kept in the dark by you all this time.
Mom, I didn't understand what you meant.
Mom. What brings you here?
If I hadn't come, how long do you plan to keep me in the dark?
What have I kept from you?
Su Chensi, late-stage liver cancer. Really?
Who told you about this matter?
Who told me doesn't matter, just tell me. Su Chensi, won't live long, is it?
No. Chensi just has a minor illness. She'll be fine in a while.
Seeing is believing. What you see is what you get. I've scheduled a physical exam for you. What is the truth? Just check and you'll know.
You'll accompany me on a business trip the day after tomorrow. No time to go to the hospital.
So she's the one accompanying you on the trip? She's still afraid to go to the hospital. Su Chensi, you tell them yourself.
The late-stage liver cancer is real. I indeed don't have much time left.
You're quite candid in admitting it. But that does make things easier. This has Su Chensi's signature on it. Your turn.
When did you sign it?
I've signed all the papers, we can get divorced tomorrow.
Su Chensi, you won't get away with it. No matter what Su Chensi is like, I won't divorce her. I will never back down on this matter.
Do you still have this mother in your eyes?
You'll always be my mom. But on this matter, there's no room for discussion.
Teacher, can Dawn's illness be cured?
Zishuan. It's not that the teacher doesn't want to save her. It's just that Miss Su's condition is far more severe than before.
How could it be serious? Didn't the first round of chemotherapy go well?
Miss Su's first chemotherapy was indeed promising. But you should understand. Emotions can affect recovery.
It must be because of He Chingy.
Zishuan, I see you really like Miss Su. But Miss Su, crystal clear. Her heart belongs to Mr. He. She forced herself to leave him. But now, in this situation, it's all harm and no benefit to Miss Su's condition. Zishuan, I think you should leave her.
Is Dr. Su off work today? How come you have time to ask me out for a walk?
Dawn. If you had to choose between me and He Chingy, who would you choose?
Why so sudden?
It's nothing. It's just that. My teacher talked to me yesterday. It made me realize something.
What is it?
You should still be in love with He Chingy, right?
Does this have anything to do with you asking me out?
Yes, it does. You've been in a really bad mood lately.
Got any? I feel it's not as serious as you say.
Dawn. Someone's mood. It can be conveyed directly through the body. After your first chemotherapy session, the condition has improved significantly. But recently, it's been deteriorating rapidly, and the frequency of attacks is increasing. Morning glow. Have you ever considered staying by He Chingy's side?
No. I don't want him to see me bedridden. I can't even manage my own life.
These words. Have you talked to He Chingy?
I don't want to tell him about this. If the outcome can't be changed in the end, then at least I can leave a good impression in his heart. At least when he thinks of me later, he won't feel disgusted.
Aunt, I lied to you last time. But I really didn't mean to deceive you.
All right, stop pretending. I know what you were up to when you lied to me before. But since you told me this time, Suchensi, given that you're sick, I won't hold it against you this time.
Mother is magnanimous. I promise I won't dare next time.
I've called you out to give you a chance.
Please feel free to tell me, Auntie.
Tomorrow night at 8, room 2302, for Seasons Hotel.
But Mr. He adores Suchensi now. At this moment, if it gets to her, Suchensi's condition, will it?
You just go ahead and do other things, I'll take care of this.
All right, I'll follow what you say, Auntie. This time, I'm sure I'll marry into the He family smoothly.
You had me brought here. What's it about?
It's nothing. Just wanted to see you. This is the new flavor from your favorite bubble tea shop. Give it a try.
I don't like this place anymore.
Suchensi. It's just cancer. Alin Yueshin, do you have to talk to me like this?
The knife didn't cut you. You say that so easily.
Lin Yueshin and I have nothing. As for the child she mentioned, that's even more absurd. We have Dr. One for cancer. What more do you want?
You and Lin Yueshin, nothing's there.
What you saw before was all an act I put on for you.
Why? Because I had an abortion.
Your aunt is going to the airport tomorrow. Remember? Meet her at the Four Seasons at 8 p.m. Pick her up at room 2302.
Mom called and said for me to be there at 8 p.m. to go to room 2302 at the Four Seasons. Pick up Auntie and take her to the airport.
You don't have to tell me.
Didn't we always report like this before?
The past is the past. Things are different now.
What's different now? Since the misunderstanding is cleared up, let's go back to how we were before.
So much happened in between. Do you think can we go back to the past?
Why not? Or do you not want to go back? Suchensi, speak.
The old He Chingy wouldn't talk to me like this. Nor would he force me to do things I dislike.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in the future. I won't treat you like this again.
5 p.m. Meet at South Road Cafe. Something's up.
Go ahead, tell me why you called me here.
Do you still love Chensi?
What do you mean by that?
You don't have to be so hostile. I called you here to tell you something.
What is it?
Morning Light loves you dearly. Please don't let her down. No need to rush. Just hear me out.
All right, you say. I'm curious to see what kind of excuse you can come up with.
Ever since Chensi was diagnosed, she never really wanted to seek treatment. She's just like someone with no attachments. ready to die at any moment. But these days, I see the dawn clearly. Emotions stirred up because of you. Though these emotions are unfavorable, at least, she has emotional fluctuations.
Not good. What do you mean?
Do you know why Chensi wants to leave you?
Why?
It's not because she doesn't love you, but because she loves you too much. She doesn't want you to see her bedridden, unable to take care of herself. She wants to be remembered in your heart, just as she was before. The perfect look.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to cure you. I won't let you become the way you imagine. I woke you up.
No.
Go to sleep. I'm going to wash up.
What's wrong with Hee Chingy?
Su Chensi. Good night. You brought.
All right, let's have breakfast.
I'm off to work.
Mm.
Wait for me at home.
What's wrong with Hee Chingy? Why such a big change? Dr. Su.
Dawn, are you free tonight?
I am. What's up?
I want to treat you to a meal. Tell you one thing.
Good.
Then I set the location. Sent it to you on WeChat.
Did you prepare such a feast to say something important?
Yes. I'm leaving.
Where to?
Jing City. Going with the teacher. The teacher has a research project there. I hope I can join.
Congratulations then. Developing in Jing City must be better than here.
I'll go. It's not just because of the development over there. The teacher's research is specifically aimed at cancer. Once I'm there, I'll definitely find a way to cure you. Even if Hee Chingy finds a way to cure you before me, I'll still come back.
He's not a doctor. How could he cure you?
But he can find the best resource to cure you. Morning light. I recorded our conversation in the park that day. I told Hee Chingy. He made me a promise. He said he won't do anything to hurt you again, anything that wronged you.
When did you tell him?
Last night.
So the change from last night to today. Is it all because of this?
Chensi, what's wrong with you?
Nothing, just eat your vegetables.
After dinner, I'll take you home.
What perfume are you wearing, Auntie?
Mr. He, you've arrived.
What are you doing here?
Mrs., you finally arrived.
Where is he?
Mr. He is in the room. Hurry up. Mrs. He has arrived.
What's wrong with you?
Lin Yuexin drugged me. But don't worry. I didn't touch her. I even kicked her out.
If you've already kicked her out, why don't you go back? You still called me
Look at me like this. How am I supposed to go back? Su Chensi. Now that you're here, don't even think about leaving. Hey,
Cheng-yi. Mom did that for your own good yesterday. How could you just drive Yuexin away? How could you just drive Yuexin away?
what you call for my own good. You just want me to live life your way. That's all.
What's so great about Su Chensi that you're staying pure for her like this?
This is between Chensi and me, please don't interfere.
She's a dying person.
If there's a next time, I won't let it go. What perfume are you wearing, Auntie?
Mr. He, you're here.
What are you doing here?
Your mother asked me to wait for you here.
What is this thing?
This is for sleep aid. Mr. He, since you're here, don't.
Leave. Take the wife to room 2302 at the Four Seasons right away.
Yes, sir.
Be quick.
So it was Mom who planned it all yesterday.
You heard what I just said.
Yes.
I've already talked to Mom. You don't need to worry about it. I won't let anyone bully you again.
He Chingy. Let's have an honest talk.
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
What did Su Zixuan tell you that day?
You already know.
He told me everything yesterday. I want to know, why has your attitude changed so drastically? Just because I said, I'm afraid you'll see me at my worst?
No. Because I still love you. After that incident 4 years ago, I thought you didn't love me anymore. So I acted like I didn't love you out of spite. Over time, I even forgot whether I truly don't love you or just pretend not to. Until your fake death, I've finally seen myself clearly. Su Chensi, I love you.
You said you love me. How do you prove it?
Su Chensi. I haven't been good these 4 years. But I'll make up for it gradually from now on. I won't let you be sad anymore. Let's not fight anymore.
He Chingy. Can I trust what you're saying now?
I'll show you through my actions.
Mr. He, Director Liu from Liu Group is here. He's here to discuss next quarter's cooperation with you.
Okay. Have the marketing director accompany President Liu for now. I'll be right there. There's something urgent at the company. Do you want to go home directly or come to the office with me? Would you prefer to head home now or accompany me to the office?
The office matters are important. I'll go with you.
Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Hey, Mom.
Meet me at the South Road Cafe in an hour.
What did you want to talk to me about?
Stay away from my son.
Chingy spoke with you on the phone this morning. You should have told him that at the time.
I will certainly talk to Chingy about it. But I will never accept you as my daughter-in-law. But I will never accept you as my daughter-in-law. You're about to die. Chingy can't be wasting his time around you all day, can he?
Do you really hate me that much?
Yes. If possible, I'd rather you had never stepped foot in our He family's door.
You can ask me to leave, but those words must come from Chingy himself.
Didn't you tell me to wait in the office? Why are you back alone?
Mom asked me out to discuss something, so I just came back straight away.
What did Mom want to talk about?
Nothing much, just the same old stuff.
Don't take what Mom says to heart. But if you feel wronged by Mom, make sure to tell me. Make sure to tell me.
He Chingy. This time I stayed. I hope you can really give me the answer with actions and time as you said. Why did you take my book? I was just at the exciting part.
Now you know what I'm up to, don't you? Caught you doing something naughty, didn't I? It's the weekend today. Let's sleep a bit longer.
No slacking off even on weekends.
Miss Sue, today is your second chemotherapy session at the hospital. Remember to come on time.
Okay. I just got a call from the hospital.
What did the hospital say?
Don't worry. Nothing much. Just a nurse calling to remind you that today's your second chemo session. I'll go with you. Let's have breakfast now. Don't overthink it.
Hmm.
I'll be waiting for you outside.
Hmm.
How's it going?
Ease your mind, the chemo is going well. We'll need to observe for about 2 days.
That's good, thank you.
The chemo results will come out in a couple of days. Come to the hospital to pick them up.
Okay. Thanks. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
When your chemotherapy is over, I'll take you to eat something delicious.
I'm not a child who needs to be coaxed with food.
But apart from these, I don't know what else I can do for you.
He Chingy. If I were to die just like this.
I forbid you to say that. You'll be just fine.
But.
No buts. Susie Xuan and Dr. Wen. I've already gone to Jing City to find a solution. You're going to get better.
Okay. I trust you. How's the situation?
The doctor said this time's results are even better than last time.
Really?
Yeah. What's wrong?
I'm just too happy. Does this mean there's a chance I could be cured?
Since we're so happy, let's go have a delicious meal.
Sounds good.
What's up? Are you feeling unwell somewhere?
My stomach really hurts.
Doctor.
Don't be so nervous. Miss Sue isn't sick.
What's wrong with her?
Miss Sue is pregnant. Congratulations, you're going to be parents.
I'm having a baby.
Hmm.
But I just had chemotherapy. Will it affect the child?
Don't worry about it for now. I'll go ask the doctor.
Okay. Is it you again, little one, looking for mom? What did the doctor say?
Don't worry. The doctor said it's nothing to worry about. The doctor said the results of your chemotherapy this time are very promising. If you recover well, for the health of the fetus. No more chemotherapy.
Really?
Yes, really. This news is worth sharing with everyone. Mom,
At a time like this, you still remember you have a mom.
Chensi is pregnant.
What did you say? Su Chensi is pregnant.
Yes. We're at the hospital now.
Wait, I'm on my way.
Mom said she's coming right over.
She's still sick. It won't affect the child's health, will it?
We specifically asked the doctor. The doctor said it wouldn't. Plus, Chensi just finished chemo a couple of days ago. I'm recovering very well. There won't be any issues.
If you can, safely give birth to this child. Let bygones be bygones. Let it go.
Okay. What are you doing with the book of songs?
Of course, it's about naming the baby.
Then I want to be involved too.
Dawn, do you think it's better for our first child to be a boy? A girl would be nice.
Which one do you want?
Whichever one you give birth to. I'm fine with either.
I think this word is nice. It works for both boys and girls.
All right. I'll follow your lead.
Ching-yi. Why has mom's attitude changed so much lately? She's making soup for me and asking how my recovery is going.
Mom has always wanted a grandson. Now she's about to become a grandmother. Naturally, she has to treat you better.
Is that so?
Now she's about to become a grandmother. Of course, I should treat you better.
Is that so?
Of course. I hope every day of my future. I can see you when I wake up. Su Chensi. I love you.